DailyXander 270, back at it with my book review, Chapter 9 in the books. Boom. Referral Commerce, Prosumer Power of the Internet, on the Internet. This chapter mainly just goes into detail of how powerful the Internet is to use to reach an audience, to help lift and grow and expand your prosumer business. Boom, the Internet in all caps. Chewing on cherries too at the moment. Yeah, the next great step in evolution of referral commerce. The Internet is all the rage right now. This book I think is from the 2007s. When it's all said and done, deep discount e-commerce startups that continue to operate in the red, such as Amazon.com, may make the front page news, but it'll be the referral commerce companies and their prosuming partners who make the profits. I agree with Hedge's assessment of internet companies. There will be a lot of shakeout on the internet in the years ahead, just as there is in any new industry. The brilliant investor Warren Buffett likes to remind people that when the automobile industry was just gearing up in the first half of the 20th century, I found this pretty interesting, about to come next, there were 3,000 different companies making automobiles in the U.S. Today, there are only 3 major U.S.-owned car manufacturers. What happened to the 2,997 car companies that didn't make it? They were either bought out, or when they couldn't turn a profit, they were out of business. The same thing will happen to the internet, only much faster. Companies will come and go at lightning speed. The promising ones will be bought out. The unprofitable ones will close their doors. It's capitalism 101, baby. A few winners and lots of losers. You using my babies now? That was an old line that me and my father would say a lot from a sitcom I used to watch as a little kid with my dad called Seinfeld. Oh, you're using my babies now. Inside joke. Okay. Like companies spend billions on branding, talking about Nike and how they paid Tiger Woods over $100 million. Then referral commerce advertising dollars are used for bonuses instead. So you have these companies that are spending a lot less on advertising and marketing, and subsequently the savings they are earning, they're passing along to other people that have a vested interest in the company through referral, and this translates to more and higher bonuses and such. Would you rather buy products online from an referral commerce company that spends modestly on advertising and passes those savings on to its prosuming affiliates? Do you want to consume your wealth or buy on sale from someone else's e-commerce site? These are all questions that continually get asked. One thing is for sure, whether you choose to get involved in the industry or not, referral commerce will explode in the coming decade, and average people will earn millions of dollars in the referral fees for being smarter, not cheaper, and referring others to do the same. Prosuming your way to financial independence. This was a joke that the author would tell people when it comes to explaining wealth creation to an audience. He often begins the joke about a brilliant young economist and the wise but uneducated farmer. The joke goes like this. The city council of a small Midwestern town hired a world-famous economist to help straighten out the town's finances. The economist proceeded to talk for 2 hours using lots of fancy words and lofty theories. The townspeople listened politely, but they didn't understand a word the economist said. At the conclusion of the speech, an old farmer stood up, turned to the audience, and condensed the economist's 2-hour speech into one unforgettable sentence. Friends and neighbors, what this young man has been telling you is that if your outgo exceeds your income, then your upkeep will be your downfall. The uneducated farmer understood that creating wealth is a matter of common sense rather than book learning, and prosuming is about as common-sensical. I'll conclude with this. The secret to wealth isn't stop consuming, but to start prosuming. Millions of average people all over the world are prosuming their way to financial freedom through ephemeral commerce, which means you may want to ask yourself 2 more questions. Why not me? Why not now? That concludes chapter 9. If you haven't noticed by now, this book is really into prosuming. It's gung-ho about prosuming. Are you not prosuming yet? Why aren't you prosuming yet? You need to be prosuming. All right, back to serious level. All right, I'll get on to chapter 10. Here we go. Thanks for following and watching. Peace.